Hello everyone, welcome to Introduction to Computer Science. We are going to continue with sorting algorithms. We are going to look at quicksort. Quicksort is a sorting algorithm that repeatedly partitions the input into low and high parts. Each part is unsorted and then recursively sorts each of these parts. To partition the input, quicksort chooses a pivot to divide the data into low and high parts. The pivot can be any value within the array being sorted, commonly the value of the middle array element. For the list, the middle value element is located at index 2 and has a value of 10. To partition the input, the quicksort algorithm divides the array into two parts, referred to as the low partition and the high partition. All values in the high partition are greater than or equal to the pivot value. The values in each partition are not necessarily sorted. For example, partitioning 4, 34, 10, 25, and 1 with a pivot value of 10 results in a low partition of 4, 10, 1 and high partition of 34 and 24. Values equal to the pivot may appear in either or both of the partitions. Then here is an example of using 6, 4, 7, 18, and 8. We are creating a low partition of 6 and 4 and high partition of 7, 18, and 8 by calculating a midpoint, that is I plus k minus 1 divided by 2. I is 0 in this case, k is 4, minus I is 0 divided by 2, that is 2. Then pivot is 6. Then we have a quicksort partition explanation, that is the pivot value is the value of the middle element. Index I begins at the element I and is incremented until a value greater than the pivot is found. Index H begins at element K and is decremented until a value less than the pivot is found. Elements at indices I and H are swapped, moving those elements to the correct partitions. The partition process repeats until indices I and H reach or pass each other, indicating all elements have been partitioned. Once partitioned, the algorithm returns H, indicating the highest value of the low partition. The partitions are not yet sorted. In the next, this is an algorithm representing quicksort. And then we are going to move on to the merge sort. Merge sort is a sorting algorithm that divides a list into two halves, recursively sorts each half, and then merges the sorted halves to produce a sorted list. The recursive partitioning continues until a list of one element is reached, as the list of one element is already sorted. So now we can see that first a list of 3, 11, 8, 18, 4, and 24 is first divided into two, that is three elements, and then each of it is divided into two parts again, and then the same is continued until we reached a single element value. Now we are going to sort these single elements and then we are going to merge them back into one single list. Then merge sort recursively divides the list into two halves. The list is divided until a list of one element is found. At a list of one, as the list of one element is already sorted, at each level the sorted lists are merged together while maintaining the sorted order. This is an example code for merge sort algorithm with the output given. Thank you.